Well, hello, Moto Moto. This handsome pitty mix is up for adoption now at the Humane Society for Southwest Washington.
And here to introduce you to this lovable guy, we have Sam Ellingson with Humane Society of Southwest Washington. Good morning, as always.
Hey, good morning. It sounds like you got a little preview.
We did, but it was great. Yeah, it shows you the energy of Moto Moto.
It's just me being a nerd talking to a dog. But I'll tell you what. Typically, what's happening? Here's a little preview. Is I'm usually singing a song to these dogs before we come on a segment. So I'm glad that you didn't have to endure me crooning to Moto Moto here.
I would have loved to have heard that.
Next time I want to hear you rapping out aerobics.
Yeah, it's usually to the tune of Mandy by Barry Manilow, but I substitute their name, and then we just hang out for a little while. That's the God's honest truth.
That's anyway. So great. Well, yes. Moto Moto does seem like a ham, which is apparently what the foster parent called Moto Moto, that he's just a ham of a guy.
He absolutely is. This guy, truly, he's never met a person he didn't like. There are no strangers for Moto Moto. And even this morning when I had him out on a walk, two of our volunteers were walking in the building and he'd never met them before. And this dude's vibe when he sees a person is just kind of like, hey, how have you been? Like he's up in your face, immediately wagging tails, trying to see if you've got cheese. You know, he's an absolute lover of truly all people. He's a really incredibly sweet dog.
He's so cute.
Really
he's got
is.
that happy tail this whole time. And there he is. There's his butt. There's his head. So Sam, tell us how you found Moto Moto and how he got to your shelter.
Yeah, so Moto Moto was found out in the country. He was found up in Cowlitz County. He was found on an old logging road and he was with another dog. And so the person who found him grabbed them both and brought them into the shelter. And, when he arrived, because he had been living out in the country somewhere, and we don't know, of course, what his status was prior to that. We suspect he had a home. Of course, he's been living a pretty happy life, but he was underweight. He had a really bad ear infection and he needed a little bit of TLC. And so he went into foster and we were able to get him on the road to recovery. And now that he's back out, he's doing really great. What we're seeing right now is pretty much what Moto Moto does. He likes to wander around and explore. He likes to just sort of investigate what's going on. I think it's safe to assume that whatever his life was before, it didn't really involve going on walks, because I tried to take him out for a walk this morning and all he cares about is just sniffing around and seeing what's going on. So he's really not a huge fan of walking. I did have to use pieces of cheese to just walk him along sort of 5 feet at a time. I would throw a piece of cheese and he would go get that cheese. So I think the family who brings this guy home is going to be in for some pretty fun casual time, some pretty fun hanging out time. But if you're looking for somebody to go on really long walks, this is not your guy. He wants to just sort of hang out and relax.
He's like the perfect guy for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe more of the backyard dog. Wouldn't mind hanging out in the backyard, getting some energy out, but doesn't need to go on like the big, 6-mile hike or anything like that.
Exactly, absolutely. And we also think because he did have ear infections when he came in, and as you can probably see, his ears were pretty badly cropped, and so he does have some ear infections likely related to that. We think that probably has impacted his hearing a little bit because he doesn't necessarily seem to respond terribly well, even to me clapping or anything like that. He's really not into it. When he sees toys and cheese, he's there, without a doubt. But otherwise, he does seem to have a little bit of trouble with his hearing. The other thing we know about him is he does seem to have some arthritis. You may even notice on camera, he's a little bit slow. He's a little bit wobbly. And so the family who brings him in just wants to be cautious of that too. He may have some challenges jumping up on couches, going up and down a lot of stairs, that sort of thing.
I just love him and his floppy little pink tongue. So keeping in mind the potential arthritis and hearing problems, what kind of good family is good for Moto Moto?
So we think he's going to be a fit for a lot of families. We think that he'd probably do okay in a home with kids. Of course, we just want them to meet him beforehand because he is so friendly. He's so sweet. He does kind of have a pretty strong lean. He likes to be on laps. And so, any small kids would want to be careful and get knocked down just because he's a big lover. We do know that in foster, I believe he showed that he was not terribly interested in sharing his space with cats or other small animals. I don't think it's from a point of aggression. He just sort of wants to chase, and probably not a great situation for those cats. So he would need to be in a home without cats or small animals. He does seem to be fairly dog friendly. So if there's another dog in the home and they can come out and meet before adoption, we suspect that he'd be a pretty good fit for another dog in the home too.
Oh, that's great news. I love when dogs do like that heavy lean. You do have to be careful with the small kiddos, but otherwise, like they just lean all the way into you and just ready for all the loves. Yeah.
Well, absolutely. Very nice to meet you, Moto Moto. I imagine you won't be there for long. So carry on, my friend. You too, Sam. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, and learn more about adopting Moto Moto and see other pets looking for their forever home by finding the Second Chance Pets tab on Coin.com.